All right. All right, Mr. Caleb Walker, we're about to start your preliminary hearing. This is the state of Georgia versus Caleb Alexander Walker, charged in warrant number 2025 CW 55882, and that charge is theft by taking. Representing the state is Assistant Solicitor Bing, representing the defendant's Attorney Lane. Your witness, Ms. Bing.
Yes, the state would like to call Officer Williams to the stand. Can you, thank you. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much. You can put your hand down. Can you state your name for the court?
Sergeant Q. Williams.
Okay, and where do you work?
For the Clayton County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, and can you just describe some of your duties?
Well, I protect the county of Clayton County, and sometimes they call deputies to the jail to assist with charging inmates.
Okay. Were you on duty August 7th, 2025?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and were you inside the Clayton County Jail that day?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and this is going to sound a little bit silly, but is the Clayton County Jail in Clayton County?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Were you called to interact with Caleb Walker that day?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you describe the nature of your interaction or why you were called there?
Yes, ma'am. I was called to the jail located at 9151 Tower Boulevard in reference to a theft by taking case. They called me and advised that an inmate that had just previously been booked in, money was stolen by a inmate worker, which are inmates that walks around the jail and help the staff with different things. And I asked them, did they have the person already identified? They told me yes, it was Caleb Walker. He was placed inside lower release where I went to interview him, and I spoke with him about that.
Okay. You mentioned that you have some inmates that help inside the jail, right?
Laundry, passing out trays, and things of that nature.
Okay. And what was Caleb Walker doing that day? What was he trusted to do?
He was in intake. I don't know exactly what his duties were, but he was inside of intake that day. Okay.
And so if you're helping with intake, what kinds of things would he do?
I would say basically like maybe giving out mats and uniforms, and I know it don't have anything to do with money.
Okay, and so how would he have access to someone's money in doing that?
You want me to tell you what happened?
Yes, please.
So basically, Caleb, Mr. Walker, I think he was given. Well, this is what happened on camera. He gave the inmate, the victim, a manila folder. He told the inmate that the correction officer told him to put his money in there, and he'll give it to the officer. And the inmate basically trusted his word.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. And so then, did you see what he did what Mr. Walker did with the envelope once the money was placed in?
Yes, he placed it inside of his pocket on his jumpsuit. I saw him go behind the counter, and he placed it inside of his jumpsuit in the pocket at the top.
Okay. And so did you ask Mr. Walker about the money?
Yes.
And what did he say?
At first, he told me that he didn't have any money. He told me that they were pills, like ecstasy pills. And I told him that I saw him with the money, and that's when he told me that it wasn't $920. I forgot the amount that he told me that was in there, but he said it wasn't $920. I asked him what he did with the money. He said he no longer had it.
Okay, so beyond he no longer had it, there was nothing else provided about. I mean, did your investigation yield any other conclusions about what actually happened to the money?
I don't know what happened to the money, but I did go back and watch video footage on the dorm he was in. I saw him on the camera, like holding the money, showing the other inmates, like basically trying to brag that he had money.
Gotcha. And in that same video, did it appear? Did the envelope appear in that video also,
no,
or no?
He took the money envelope.
He took the money out of the envelope. Okay. How much did he say he had? When he said he didn't have $920, but how much did he say he had?
I can't recall. He told me first he told me he had pills, and then I told him I knew it was money. He told me it was not $920. He told me it was like 100 and something. I don't know the exact amount, not off top.
Okay. And when you saw him on camera flashing the money, did it appear, could you tell what the denominations were or
It wasn't 520s.
it was okay.
A lot of
So it was a lot of bills. Gotcha. And so where did the number 920 come from? Did that come from the victim?
yes, it came from the victim.
Okay. Um, was there a search done in Mr. Walker's dorm?
Yes, they did a shakedown. They said they wasn't able to find any money.
Okay. Um, in the
I started
video,
called an officer up, a male officer, to do a pat down on him, and no money was found.
okay. Um, in the so you did a pat down and a shakedown. If you can just describe what that is a little bit.
A male officer came to lower release where Mr. Walker was, and he basically searched his person to make sure he didn't have any weapons or money on him. And when he did that, he didn't find anything. Jail personnel actually went to the housing unit that he was placed in, where he's housed, and they was basically searching for money, and they weren't able to find any money.
Okay, so that's the shake. Okay, so the shakedown is actually searching the premises, not just the person.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Um, the video that you saw, that's a closed circuit TV kind of thing, right? That's the security cameras.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so the security cameras, when you saw him flashing the money, well, let me ask you this. Between the time that you first asked him about the money and the time that you saw the video, and he had returned to his dorm, what was the time frame? Do you know? Roughly.
I can't remember. I
Was
really
it
can't.
was it
I
shortly
can't.
after?
Okay, remember, we have to talk one at a time because we have a court reporter that's taking all of this down.
Sorry. Sorry, was it shortly after or was it a day after? Was it hours after?
I can't recall because they normally call a deputy to the jail to investigate. So I can't really. I don't.
Okay. When you saw the video footage, how did it end? So after he flashed the money, how did the video end? Was that the
They,
last time you saw the money?
they walked away from the camera view.
Okay. Um, okay. And so did he walk further into his dorm or out of his dorm?
He walked inside of the day room, and you weren't able to see it anymore. He had put the money up. He was just showing the way the dorm is. He was in the window, and facing him was another window what other inmates can see. So he was basically showing the other inmates inside of the other housing unit what he had.
Okay. And then when he walked away, he turned his back on the people that he was showing and walked toward like further into like a rec room or something.
Yes, ma'am. Further into the housing area. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Um, and so if he's going further into the housing unit, there's
Guys,
other.
I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
All right, proceed. My apologies. Go ahead.
So as he's walking away from, here's the window, he's walking further into the dorms. Is it, what would, what else is, what would he be walking into? So just describe what he would be walking into. Is it other people's, I don't want to say bedrooms, but like dorms, or what would he walk? Would he be interacting with other people in the housing unit when he's going away from the window? Is that right?
Yeah, so the dorms is like an open space. So
Okay.
have like different doors. So it's different beds, different inmates all walking around, and it's not like different rooms, it's like different sections with
Gotcha.
different beds.
So he could interact with other people going that way.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And he wouldn't be separated by anything from other folks.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Is the person on the platform on the CCSO jail window, is that who you know to be Caleb Walker?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I think that concludes my questions.
Ma'am.
All
Thank
righty,
you.
go ahead, Attorney Lane.
Hey, good morning, officer.
Morning.
So when you were looking at the video, I guess according to your report here, the incident was August 7th, 2025. When at 3:12 a.m. Is that correct?
I can't recall. You got the report, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
really.
that's what it's saying.
Yeah, I don't recall what the report said, but if it happened at 3 a.m., I don't come to work till 7.
Okay. And just looking here, how are you able, when you said when you got there that you reviewed the videotape, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you recall what the videotape, what it was, I guess it has a date stamp and a time stamp, I'm assuming?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Do you remember what it said?
No, it's saved in evidence.
Okay. So you don't recall what it said, the video that you reviewed?
No, sir.
Okay. But you did say that you got to, I guess you got to work at.
Hold on, Attorney Lane. I'm trying to understand that question. You said, what did it say? Do you mean, what did you see?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see, find out what, if she can recall when the time and date of the video, if it has like a, like a stamp.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. And did you answer that, Sergeant Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right.
And
What was the answer? Answered it again. Maybe I missed it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It has a stamp on it. Recall the time and date that what I don't recall what the stamp had on it at the moment.
Okay. All right. And the quality of the video, like with 1 to 10, a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the best, what would you rate the quality of the video?
9.
Okay. Did it have any audio?
No, sir.
Okay. And then if I understand your testimony correctly, you said the entire area was locked down and the money was never recovered?
I never said that it was locked down, but the money was never recovered.
Okay. And so the money was never found on Mr. Caleb Walker, correct?
No, sir, it wasn't.
Okay. And it wasn't found in his cell?
He's in an open dorm. No, sir, it wasn't.
Okay. Was it found in the open dorm?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you, officer. I don't have any further questions.
All right, any redirect?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so let just for my own clarity. So from the time in the video that you observed him take this money, how much time lapsed between that time and his area being searched?
It was some hours.
Oh, okay. All right, that was all right. All righty, closing arguments.
Yes, theft by taking is defined by OCGA 16.8 -2 as unlawfully taking or being in lawful possession thereof, unlawfully appropriating any property of another with the intention of depriving him of the property, regardless of the manner in which the property is taken or appropriated. Based on the officer's testimony where the defendant changed his story to, I didn't have anything, I didn't have any money, I have pills, well, I don't really have that much money, to what she observed on the security cameras, seeing him in possession of a large sum of money, that very, very plausibly can amount to $920. And having had the opportunity to either disperse it, hide it, or otherwise get rid of it, because he was in an open dorm, I would say that there is probable cause here for theft by taking. And so I would ask for the court to rule as such. Thank you.
All right, go ahead, Attorney Lane.
Yes, Your Honor, we request a dismissal of the theft by taking charge. The officer is unable to give us a date or a time of the video that she reviewed. And then more importantly, we weren't able to ever find to this day the alleged cash that was taken. Here we're in a secure, can't get any more secure than this, a jail, and they shut it down. They searched my client, searched his area, searched the common area. They were never able to discover the alleged cash that was taken. So just based on that, we request a dismissal.
All righty. So based upon the evidence provided, I do find that there is sufficient probable cause to bind this charge over to the State Court of Clayton County. That's the order of the court. All right, is that our last hearing?
There's
All right, let me go down the list. So on Gloria Brown, we didn't.
Yes, the state would request a continuance, just to give the officer a chance to appear. He reported that he was going to be in tomorrow, but he was not in today, and has been very cooperative and communicative.
Your Honor, we would request a dismissal just based on the officer not being present, or the alternative, unsecured judicial release.
And how long has she been in jail?
Judge, I'm showing a date of intake of August 18th.
I have August 15th.
Okay.
Let's see, August. I actually came into custody on August 13th. That's when she was booked in.
That's right. I see that we just were appointed, I guess, on the 18th there.
Can I get Ms. Brown, please?
I have
Say that again.
if he hasn't been cleared by Greg after X.
Ms. Brown, good morning. Can you put it down some?
Walker, step up for me.
We don't do that. That's not,
And have you had an opportunity to see her,
that's your policy. That's
speak to
not,
her?
What's your LE number?
so,
Yes, not me personally, but yeah, one of our attorneys, met with her.
see, he was medically cleared.
What's
by-
your name?
Okay.
So the only reason,
Gloria?
the only
Wall for me right
What's
here.
your last name?
Hey, stand by for me.
is, he was,
Where do you live, Ms. Brown?
sorry, she was in a car accident.
Car accident,
I
no
don't have the
airbags
address
deployed. We
of
accept
He was
it.
in a
As of
car
right
accident with no
now?
airbag deployed.
They have medical records.
And our medical cleared him.
Have you had any mental health issues in the past?
Yes.
All right.
And I still had them to this day.
Okay.
Say that again.
I still had them to this day.
Right. All right. I'm gonna have someone come out and speak with you. And if Attorney Lane, if you would
Call me on my cell.
prepare a judicial bind over,
Hang on.
and I am going to see if we can get her evaluated and see what's going on.
5'9".
Thank you.
All right. So we're not going to continue this one. It's just going to be a bind over, and I'll take care of that.
All right.
I mean, you can take care of that if you can just send that over. And it's based upon some mental health concerns.
Yeah.
All right. So Ms. Brown, we're done with Ms. Brown. Ms. Brown, somebody's gonna come out and talk to you, okay?
What is a bond over?
What's a bind over?
Mhm.
And so right now, when you come to jail, you're in magistrate court. And then we have to have a hearing to determine if there is probable cause to send you to state court. And that's where you go and that's where you go to trial. And that's where you go to be guilty or not guilty. Did you understand what I was saying?
How did your going back?
Okay, all righty. So I'm gonna have somebody come out and talk to you, okay?
People who transfer.
All righty. Just hold tight. All righty. All right, what about, and so we know Lance Brown was bound over. We continued Robert or Zion or James or,
Was it 3 people that was?
yes, we're continuing that one to next week, to 9/16.
So which Evan?
And then Carmen is out to
Yeah.
bond.
What's Jasmine's LE number, please?
Jensen is accused. Freeman
312.
moved to felony calendar. George PC found.
I'm waiting on Jasmine Evans.
Hampton, who's thing you? Jamar accused. Harwell accused. McFadden is bound over, transferred to Superior Court. Howell and McFadden is transferred to Superior Court. Mahi, that case was bound over. Robert Morris accused. Nino accused. Parks out to bond. Michael Polite accused. Simmons accused. Speaks bound over. Taney, T-A-N-I, I believe, accused. Taylor accused. Walker, PC found. Shields accused. That's it. So I think we're done. All right. And I'll just wait for your that order, Attorney Lane. I think it's 2 orders you owe me, right?
Your Honor,
Yes,
we're
sir.
still live.
I'm sorry?
We're still live.